People see catalytic converter below threshold bank 1 and immediately think, do I need a new car? Nope, but I totally get the dread. Cars just love bringing up cryptic things right when you think you've escaped with a smooth week. Basically, your catalytic converter is supposed to clean up exhaust gunk. If bank 1 is below threshold, it means the converter isn't doing its job scrubbing out pollution on one side of your engine, kind of like only brushing half your teeth. Most people figure, why not just ignore the code? But a failing catalytic converter can cause your gas mileage to tank, like 15 to 20% worse. Suddenly, you're at the station again, and those gallons don't pay for themselves, especially with prices in Portland. The check engine light being on for this? It's not the cute, oh, I'll get to that later kind of warning. If it keeps up, you could start failing emissions tests, which in places like Oregon is basically a no-drive ticket, not just a slap on the wrist. So how do you know it's really the catalytic converter? Pro tip, don't just trust the code. Oxygen sensors can go bad and trigger the same warning. Mechanics swap sensors way more than converters because the latter costs way more, sometimes $1,200+ for parts and labor. Step 1. Grab an affordable scan tool. You can actually buy one for under $50 and connect it to your phone. Look for code P0420, like a secret club no one wants to be part of. If it pops up, write it down. Next, compare live data from your sensors. A working catalytic converter should show that the rear O2 sensor graph is flatter than the front O2, like a slow river versus a wild roller coaster. If they mimic each other, the converter's shot. Don't rush to spend big yet. Sometimes a bad fuel mix, too rich or too lean, makes the converter seem dead. Try running a fuel system cleaner or even replacing your air filter if it's ancient. A stubborn code sometimes clears with the basics. If you hear rattling under the car, that's like your converter coughing up a lung. Physical chunks inside break apart with age. It's not dangerous in the explode sense, but performance and emissions are about to nosedive. People ask, can I just delete or hollow out the converter? Not unless you want to fail every inspection and get fined. That's a fast track to headaches, and your car may stink worse than a New Year's Day dumpster in Portland. Replacement is the cleanest fix, but not all converters are created equal. Aftermarket can be half the price, but some fail in under a year. If your car's under warranty or has an emissions warranty, sometimes up to 8 years, 80,000 miles, you might get it free. Catalytic converters are car parts thieves actually want. If you wake up and yours is stolen, you'll get this code, plus a roar like a motorcycle, and you'll feel the pain because they run 800 to 2,000 and insurance only sometimes covers it. Best tip, catch it early. Use a diagnostic tool, and don't trust any one mechanic's opinion when there's 4-figure repairs on the line. Shop around, get it scanned, and don't be afraid to ask for the data printout yourself. You paid for it.